Welcome to Being Friends with Jess and Toni-ann, an inside look at our friendship, millennial things, sports, and pop culture. Come laugh with us, or maybe at us, and let's be friends.
That's right. All right, welcome back, friends.
Hi, everyone.
This will be the second episode this week. Why, you ask? Because I fucked up the editing last week and totally forgot that we had an intruder in the middle of the episode. So I thought I was done editing it, almost posted it, then remembered I wasn't done editing it. And then
I forgot that too, actually.
No, and then and then Monday was like a total shit show, and then I was like, oh my god, I never posted it. So it got posted yesterday on Tuesday.
That's okay, because I also forgot to post it to YouTube, so I'll be doing that after this.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I was late and you were away by the time I finally posted it. So I was like, oops, yeah, whatever. It's fine, everybody. Anyway, here we are, another week.
You got a drink?
You know what my ridiculous thing is? It is that I'm really relying on fast food way too much. And my drink is my cherry Coke from Wendy's, and living not even a quarter of a mile from a Wendy's is really a fucking problem.
Yeah.
I decided on my drive to Wendy's that we will be giving up fast food for Lent.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, like we need to. I'm just being lazy. I mean, listen, I'm still like within the first year postpartum. We're surviving over here, not thriving. Also, we're teething. And
not you.
Not me. The baby is teething. So we've had fevers 2 days in a row. She also did not nap all day. She took one nap today. That nap ended at 10:30, and she was up until 5 p.m. when I got home. Refused to drink bottles. Like, it was crazy. And then I was working on the Galentines for the class party on Friday, which came out so cute, by the way. Came out so cute, but I was working on those with Addison, so it wound up being a fast food night. And then I always feel guilty after. But then I went for my walk after, so
okay, there you go.
I just feel guilty because there's not like yesterday I made such a good, healthy, delicious dinner, and then it's like I undo it right away.
They cancel each other out, so it doesn't make it look bad, but it also
no. I just feel like I am not setting my child up for success by when he's being conveniently there. So again, we'll chalk it up to the teething, the postpartum, whatever. But I am aware of the problem that we have, and when Lent rolls around next week, we will be giving up fast food.
Okay, that's fine. Well, we're on different schedules of drinking because you drank last week when I did it, and now I'm drinking. But granted, I probably shouldn't have because I do have a little bit of a tummy ache from dinner, and I feel like mixing with stuff is probably not a good idea. But
I was gonna have another glass of wine, and I just didn't pour it.
But I did get a new china this weekend, so I of course had to debut it. So everyone say hello to Tito. Wait,
that is really cute though.
Look, it's ski mountains. There's like actual skiers.
I'm sorry, but if you're gonna use cups like that, you have to just work it into the price of the drink as a souvenir cup.
I mean, they did. I mean, this was like a winter spritzer, they called it, and I'm pretty sure it was like Tito's and grapefruit. It looked like an Aperol spritz, but it wasn't Aperol. It was like Tito's and something else. So it tasted delicious, but you call it a winter spritzer. It's featured on your board, and yeah, the drink was probably $15. So yeah, the plastic mason jar that's adorably winter is coming home with me, and they probably expect that. I mean, let's be real. And then I put rosé in it because I still have those little single bottle Prosecco thingy-majigs that I just really need to start getting rid of. So I didn't think this would be good to mix to make my Hugo because it's rosé Prosecco. So I figured to just drink it on its own.
Honestly. You should try that one day just for shits and gigs.
I think it would be sickly sweet because Prosecco because the rosé is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a week for me as well, work-wise. Well, just I know this is first world problems to complain about, but I think I overbooked my winter this year. Like I went very all
You
out.
are very busy this year.
And the problem is I still have a very, very, very busy job that like so I if I'm out Friday or Monday or both, like then my only time to get work done is like Tuesday through Thursday and I just the work keeps piling up and I'm like a little overwhelmed and I don't know like complaining about it's ridiculous because it's ski trips the reason why like I feel so behind on life and woe is me, but like I do feel very tired lately. Like the bags are bagging, the dark circles are dark circling. Like, and I just feel like there's not enough hours in the day lately to like get stuff done.
One, I feel like your dark circles have looked better, like the last few
Well,
episodes.
I have no makeup on today because I'm still in my
No,
pajamas.
but like they don't look bad right now. Like they don't look, and by they don't look bad, I mean like Toni-ann has gotten on this call before, and I've been like actually afraid for her health. I don't feel that way.
Well, I am on. I did complete the first week of my iron supplements, so
So maybe it's helping.
I don't know if
Um,
that's gonna happen that quickly, but
but I also feel like this is your first winter at a new job, and like you are very like you're just. I feel like you were like used to the old job, so like when you booked all of these things, you were not.
yeah. No, like my job is actually insane lately, like without going into detail because it's some I don't like to talk about work on a podcast, but like it is very, 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 very busy. And I
You know
and
what? You're important.
complaining that I'm not working because I'm still getting work done, but it's like I think my brain just didn't comprehend. You're like, okay, you're skiing somewhere and it's been freezing. So like skiing has been like intense skiing. Like it has not been like woo, like it's been like also this past weekend was like a party ski weekend. So like I also was like partying all weekend, skiing in negative 50-degree wind chill, and then coming back to work and like being insane for 4 days. So like my brain is just like on overdrive right now.
Yeah, you're like living that like party life at the moment.
I also, my ridiculous thing is, you'll be, I don't know if you'll be proud of me or like it's maybe just passing off some kind of thing, but I have started, like, I'm not really using ChatGPT that much anymore. I've now replaced it in my life with Reddit.
Oh God.
I'm now like a Reddit, like, I scroll it like it's social media every day.
Okay, but that's better than like you like ruining the environment with ChatGPT.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I still use ChatGPT. You asked, excuse me, you requested that I use ChatGPT for something.
Okay, yeah, because if you were gonna use it, I needed to know what it thought of you. Like I needed the answer to that.
Well, it
Did you
signed me
do it?
out, so I need to figure out my login to sign back in so that all my history's back in there because now it like, just thinks I'm some rando. And when I asked it that question, I didn't realize I wasn't logged in. So it was like, you like AI and doing this. And I'm like,
No, yeah, you need
Patty,
to
what are we
log.
doing here? What
I
are we
need
doing?
you to log in. I need to know what Chatty thinks of you.
I'll do that. And I'm referring to like the cartoon thing that's like a trend now.
Yes, that
Like,
everybody's been doing. I
yeah,
need to
so
know
I'll
what
I'll do that sometime
ChatGPT
this
thinks
week.
of Toni-ann.
I'll do that sometime this week, and then maybe I'll also feed it information about you, and I'll
I
see what it for
also
you.
meant to tell Anna to do it too because she also was like, I asked Chat. I'm like, you and Toni-ann with the names for ChatGPT.
But now I'm just on Reddit all the time. So now I'm like going down rabbit holes of like if I have a random question and I'm like, I wonder what other people think about this. Like I will go on Reddit and start a post and like ask.
You
So
know what I really like
yeah,
about Reddit? And I don't even go on Reddit, but I like the videos. There's specifically one girl, she reads like the Am I the Asshole post from Reddit.
yeah.
Oh my God, on Facebook. And she like will pop up randomly in my like feed. And I'm
I
like,
always see her on TikTok.
I'm obsessed with every single time she reads a story. One, because her side comments are everything that everyone is
Mhm.
making it
Yeah.
to. They are bizarre stories.
Yeah. No, so this year I was very big on the ski side of Reddit, which is probably what induced me like buying new outfits, buying a new goggles, buying, looking to buy a new helmet. Like, because I have people on Reddit going like, your ski gear is shit, you need new ski gear. So like, so anyway, so yesterday, so getting home from this weekend, and remember, it was so cold this weekend that actually there was one day I didn't go out because it was so cold. Like that day was negative 63-degree wind.
That's
They only
crazy.
had one lift, which was the gondola running all day. Everything else was like closed for like ice and like wind hold.
That's
So we chose
crazy.
not to go. I still was out in the atmosphere because we all decided to like go on the lake, like in Lake Placid, and like some of them played hockey, some of them ice skated, like Some people did dog sledding. Like it was still an outdoor day, but like I was just bundled up like to death and just like gone in and out of stores and
And
stuff.
meanwhile, I'm like living vicariously through you because I was like, oh my God, we had so much fun on that
It
trip.
was Jess, your recommendation was 10 out of 10. That town was so freaking cute. Like
Did you go to the movie theater? See, would have
no,
been, but it would have been a good indoor activity, Tony.
it would have been, but what movies are even out right now?
No, the experience of the movie theater, you should just go see.
No, but we had a lovely time. The Main Street, our hotel was smack in the middle of Main Street. So everything was walking distance. And like, so there was a really great like bar next door that we went to every night. Then there was like a bunch of breweries. There was like some bigger bars and restaurants and stuff. And it was just like every night we were out till like 2 a.m., which for me is very late nowadays. Very late.
Wow, I'm
And then
proud
we
of you.
woke up at 8 a.m. the next day to go skiing. It was just like a lot for me. Just a
Yeah,
lot.
that sounds crazy and wild.
Yeah, but I asked Reddit. I'm gonna finish this Reddit story.
Yeah, go.
I came home from this weekend. My like back here, like my trapezoids, like they have never been so sore in my life. And I noticed and then after like I was so sore yesterday, I'm like, you know what? This happened last time I went to Vermont too. I'm like, why all of a sudden are like my trapezoids like killing me from skiing? Like I can't understand it. So I go to Reddit. I create a
I'm
post
flinching.
on r/skiing. And I'm like, does anybody else's trapezoids hurt so much after skiing? Like, what am I doing? And I like explained in my post, I'm like, I didn't fall at all weekend. I haven't, I have the same gear that I've been using for years. Like, I didn't do any like weird tweaks that like would have messed me up. Like, I just don't understand why at the end of this weekend, I'm so sore. And then like, the answers came flooding in. They're like, oh, well, maybe did you have to like, push a lot more than usual? Like it was very windy this weekend. Like, did you feel yourself stopping and you had to like push yourself? And I'm like, you know what? I did. I did. And then they're like, and is there a lot of uphill lift lines? Because that again makes you do this a lot. And I'm like, I don't think so. Then somebody else was like asking me, what was the other request? What was the other question? Do you do other exercises when you're not skiing to like help build up your muscles over there? And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Like, no, of course I don't. No. And then somebody else is like, oh, have you
suggest that?
Everyone was like, have you been stressed lately? Because I know whenever I'm stressed, like that's the first part of my body that tenses up. And I'm gonna go, well, I'm always stressed, so that doesn't really help either. And then
I was gonna
finally,
say my exact thought was like, were you like clenching like from being cold?
so finally, I had two answers that I think were ding ding dings. One was a guy saying if it was extreme cold and you were on a lot of lifts, you probably did like turtle back where like you were really hunched over, like trying to stay warm, and like that doing that over an extended period of time. Like if you rode a lot of lifts, you were doing that a lot, and you probably just tensed up your back without realizing. I was like, oh my God, that's probably it. Then another guy said, you also probably have poles that are way too long for you. And I was like, and I wrote back to him like, well, like I'm like a 5'5", 5'4" female, like I have these size poles, and like yes, according to the internet, like they have random like scales. I'm like, yeah, they're like about 4 centimeters too big, but I've been using them for like 3 years, so I don't think that's like the reason.
Right,
And he's
because you've never had this problem before.
right, and then the guy responded back like, whoa, I'm a guy that's like 6 inches taller than you, and I use poles that are like 20 centimeters smaller than yours, and you better go to a ski shop and get those cut down. So now I'm like, oh my God, my ski
Why
poles
are we
long.
speaking in centimeters?
That's just how skiing is, because it's a universal sport, and we're just dumb Americans. I don't know what to say.
Right.
So yeah, so now due to this Reddit, man, I will be going, next time I go up to Vermont, I will be going into a ski shop and being like, can somebody cut down my poles? Because I don't know what's going on.
Because you've been skiing in very, very cold weather.
I think that's more it.
I would think that it's that personally.
And I'm skiing more than usual this year.
And that, yes.
Yeah.
I really don't. I feel like if it was your poles, you would have noticed in the last 3 years.
I just bought them 3 years ago, and when I bought them, the guy didn't say like, well, these are too tall, like for you. Like,
right. No, I
know.
The Reddit guy, he's not right.
Listen, they were all very good advice. I respect them. I gave them thumbs up signs for.
Yeah, but we're not cutting your poles. I don't even know anything about skiing. Anyway.
She goes, we're not cutting your poles. Okay, good to know.
Great transition though to the Olympics, because I am obsessed with ski jump. Obsessed. Like,
this is people that are always at home. They get obsessed with the Olympics. So that's you.
No, well, I love the Olympics always. Like you would think
But
that
you're
like
actually able to watch it during the day where most people get home at night and only see the highlights.
yeah, no, I like have it on all day long, like just
Yeah.
on while I'm working. So this has been our week. We've been watching a lot of figure skating, we've been watching a lot of skiing, and the skiing in itself is like cool, but like the outlandish sports, and we've talked about this when we talked about the Summer Olympics, like
Yeah.
that people get into, like how does one wake up and say, I'm gonna be a ski jumper? Like, because that's psychotic. One, two, I don't know about you. That was my favorite Wii game because, like, when it was on Wii Sports and you would like do it on
Yeah.
the board on Fit, and like, if you didn't get a good jump, you would just like tumble down the hill. Like,
Right.
that would be me if I actually tried it. But they literally, the angle, the flying, like, do you think that they feel like they're having like the falling dream like in real life when they do that, or you think they're just so used to it that they don't even like
Maybe the
it doesn't
first few
phase them?
times, but at this point, they've done it a million times, so probably not.
It's so
It's
crazy.
got to be a sick, like flying squirrel feeling though. Like you got to have some sick ass jams going on in your head when you jump off that.
Yeah, I don't know. I would be like, I just think about like when you actually wake up, like thinking that you're falling in a dream. Like that's what these people are really doing though. Like
But they're like
free fall.
soaring. They're like floating.
I know it's psychotic.
And
Um,
and allegedly some of them pump up their peepees to make it better.
yes. Wait, that
Which hasn't been
is
proven.
that's insane too. Apparently, that's like a thing at the moment on the internet, but not
It
many people are
hasn't been
talking about.
proven. Yeah.
Um, Also, Addie thinks that luge, she calls it laying down
It is
because
laying
to
down.
get her to watch it, I was like, look, they're going down this giant slide because she didn't want to watch it. I'm like, it's a giant ice slide, and they're gonna lay down on the board, and that's how they're gonna go down. So now she goes, I want to watch the laying down.
The doubles make me uncomfortable.
Okay, but the doubles are crazy because you can't even tell like most of the time that there's two people on the board. I don't understand.
But like, why did they need to add a second person into this?
I don't know. The whole thing of luge is just crazy. And again, how do you get into luge? You just wake up one morning and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go on an ice sled.
And you know what's crazier? Some sicko out there goes, I like luge, but I need it more dangerous. Let me turn around and go head first. And that's how you have skeleton. That's a different Olympic sport where they go head first.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Um, the clapping during the figure skating needs to stop. I think this all the time. We need to end it. Like, why are we like acting like we're at a sixth grade dance recital? No, stop. This is the Olympics. Get rid of your clapping.
It's how they get into it.
Lastly, did you see that guy that did the cross country skiing
Yes, I did.
up the hill, 6 minute mile? Whoa.
Yeah. I made a Snapchat joke about that last night. I was like, I won't even go 5 feet up to get my pole if I dropped it. You think I'm going to freaking go a mile and a half uphill? You got nothing coming.
Crazy.
Insane. And they end it not even like out of breath. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
like,
actually the whole thing is crazy.
wait,
I don't
and
know.
since you've been following it, let's go back to the ice dancers. Do you know the whole scandal happening with the French ice dancers? Why are they evil?
No, wait. So you posted that the French won, but I thought that the Americans beat them.
In ice dancing, not in figure skating. That's two different things.
I was in the I was that was today, the ice dancing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched 2 rounds of ice dancing,
Yeah.
and after the second round, we were in gold territory.
Well, the very last people were the French.
Oh, those French. Yes, I did watch
The
them.
evil French couple.
Yeah, that actually, yeah, I didn't see their scores actually, so I guess we came in silver. I don't know, but their outfits were like they were immaculate, the outfits.
Apparently, from the 5 seconds I took to research it, because I watched it and then I had to look up why they were evil. So apparently, the American people are married. They're like a real life couple, which I love.
Yes.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
great.
Saw that.
I just read a book just like that this past summer. It's great. The Favorites, in case anybody wants a good ice dancing, figure skating book to read. Like, that's great. Second of all, the French people, they're not dating, but they
No.
only just became
Oh yes, they only became a team this year. Like
this year.
yeah.
And it's because they kept just ditching every time, like they were with a partner and they weren't good enough. They like ditched them and like kept ditching them until they finally ended up together to win gold. That's really like the
nuts.
book I just read. You guys should read that book.
Okay. I will. Is it on Kindle Unlimited? I'll buy
I'm
it
sure
tonight.
it is. It's called The Favorites.
Okay.
And yeah, so apparently like everyone, not even like everyone in the figure skating world like hates them. And they only just came together and they
It
somehow
honestly looked very hateable.
and the judges of course like made some questionable judgments because apparently the day before, again, I read this all like an hour ago. The day before, um they edged out the Americans in the rhythm portion of the night, which somebody shouldn't have given them that. And then tonight, well, this morning, for this competition, which was like the free dance or whatever the
Yes.
call it, um, the Frenchman came out of his twizzles with a bobble.
Oh, I
And
didn't
I'm
see
sorry, if
him
you
bobble.
bobble your twizzles, you should not be winning Olympic gold. But he did.
No. The other girl, they really nixed her. The Great Britain team won. Their music was 500 miles. And then a second song was it sounded like the song from Brave, like the
Like French, oh, the Irish, like Scottish
yeah, like
music.
some like
Okay.
Irish, yeah, I don't know. They had good music, and apparently that's what they're known for, the Great Britain like team. But the girls' twizzles were not good, and she put her foot down during one of them, and
Oh no.
so they got. And Johnny Weir was not happy with her. He was
Of
like,
course
"You
not.
can't be doing that at this level."
But then somehow they won gold, the French won gold, and they fell out of their twizzles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
bullshit.
Uh, Aaliyah
Oh,
Mananen.
the backflip guy.
Yeah, who's doing backflips on ice?
Not many, not many people.
Speaking of which, there was also a speed skater collision, and the guy's neck got cut. And I thought of you.
No! That's why I didn't when everybody ice skated this weekend. I said no, thank you.
Okay, but you're not gonna fall. And like, one, on speed skating, they have those extra long blades. Two,
There were a lot of people on the lake in Lake Placid with those blades on.
two, you're not getting taken out by the legs and like falling across people like that.
Something disastrous would happen to me. I was not jeopardizing my ski season or my life by going ice skating, okay? I was the very nice hockey mom that stood to the sideline like this.
Did you see the Hampton Inn?
What?
Did you see the Hampton Inn while you were there?
No.
Oh, because I said that's where we stayed. Remember? I was like, "Oh, you're staying at the Hampton Inn."
I didn't notice the Hampton Inn. Sorry. We stayed at the Grand Adirondack Hotel. It was very lovely. Which was, like I said, right in the middle of town. But no, I went to a museum, the Lake Placid Olympics Museum. It was very nice.
Nice.
I saw all the sights.
Nice.
So yeah, it was very nice. But yeah, I was not getting on ice skates. I just wasn't doing it. So that was that. What else? Anything else about the Olympics? I'm trying to think what else. Having it in Europe is tough because like you do miss everything in the morning, and then like by prime time you already knew the results. So it's like
I hate that. I know. I literally hate that. Lindsey Vaughn got
to
hurt.
avoid spoilers, like that's
We
annoying.
didn't talk about that. Lindsey Vaughn, literally 5 inches too close to the damn thing. Like
What it is. Yep, that's what it is. And Michaela Schifrin, who is like my favorite skier, she's like she's the best skier of all time, actually, statistically. She was like very disappointing in the team event, the team combined. So hopefully in her own events she does better. But yeah, there's been a lot of good wins. The Moguls girl won today. Good for her.
The Moguls was crazy.
Which
Watched
my
that this
knees
morning.
hurt so much just watching it.
And did you know their head like can't bounce? Like if their head bounces a certain amount, they get deductions.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Think about how much their traps hurt. Try to tense up. Chloe Kim did her first run. The finals isn't until tomorrow, but
oh, I forgot about snowboarding.
The half pipe. Yeah. So there's still a lot of more events, and then hockey only just got started.
Right, and the women I don't think went in figure skating yet either.
No.
I do like the biathlon on the skis. That's interesting.
With the gun?
To me. Yes.
Again, who thought of that? Who thought of that?
I think those are like ancient, like those are the ancient games. Like this is how the Olympics started with biathlon.
Yeah. No, I saw like one of the best memes that it was like somebody was like, oh, the biathlon, like it on legs, it's running, biking, swimming. So the biathlon for skis must be like skiing and biking or something, right? And somebody is like holds up like a gun and is like, think twice, bitch. And it's like, seriously, why is it guns? Why?
To make it like
And you
target
can't even
shooting.
blame the Americans. This was probably created eons ago, like by some random European country.
But like also the laying on the floor to like shoot the target practice
Yeah.
while skis on, it's like insane.
Yeah, it's stupid, but
Anyway,
you watch it anyway. Curling is all the buzz, of course.
I love curling so much.
Good for that team.
The
Married
doubles
couple.
that won the silver, their names are Corey and Corey. The mixed doubles team.
Are
I
they
just think
married?
it's hilarious. No,
Oh, I thought
there are
they were.
two separate people named Corey.
Oh,
Corey with a K, the girl, and Corey with the C. And their interview is hilarious because they're like Corey, and then like the interviewer's like, shit, I gotta give a last name so they know which one I'm talking to.
yeah,
Like, so they have to keep calling them first.
yeah, yeah. Still lots of good Olympics. It just further proves as much as I enjoy skiing, I will never be an Olympian. It's just there's so many things they do I want absolutely no part of. So no thanks.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think
It's gotta be cool though
the
to be an
Olympics talk,
Olympian.
but
I don't really think that we have any other things to talk about other than, well, the Super Bowl. Benito was fantastic.
Benito's fantastic. The game sucked
The game was so boring.
so
Benito
bad.
was the most iconic thing of the game.
Yeah. Did you win any boxes?
Didn't even do any. Oh, funny story. You know how you made the joke that we should just cancel the Super Bowl party because you weren't going to be there? Nobody went to Nance.
Oh, I have to personally apologize to her then. I did get the party canceled. I'm so sorry.
But when everything started imploding, I was like, guys, no, like Toni-ann said that if she wasn't coming, we should just cancel the party. And now none of us are going. She went to my parents, but Matt couldn't steal our money this year. So that was a
That's true. She always wins.
For those who don't know,
She always wins. That's what I meant.
my cousin doesn't watch a single second of the game until the last 2 minutes, and then he'll like resurrect from the back room of my grandmother's house and then suddenly win the fourth quarter
All the time.
boxes every single year like clockwork.
Yeah.
It's the most annoying and frustrating thing in the world because the rest of the party is all sitting there watching games.
Mind you, he's a child.
Right, that too.
Not even an
Literally gonna
adult.
be 13 years old. Not fair. And then other than that, now that football's over, the time has come.
Ready to be heard again. Let's do it.
Miserable Mats are back.
Spring training has begun. Pitchers and catchers have reported.
Francisco Lindor had surgery. Is having surgery tomorrow.
And they'll think he'll be ready just in time for opening day.
Right.
Do we know the Mets or do we know the Mets?
Right. So
Juan Soto is moving from right field to left field.
yeah. Why are we doing that?
Sure. I mean, I guess it's less ground for him to cover, I guess. Like, cool, because whatever. But, like, who are we putting in right field now?
Wasn't the whole, like, point of the rearranging of the outfield, like, we got rid of Brandon Nimmo, who was a left fielder for what now? Let me know. Don't even get me started, actually, on the outfield situation. Let's move on to these weirdo pitchers. The pitchers have arrived, and as Toni-ann said, but every first day they do their first day of school chalkboards.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the post so that way we can
pull up the post because
they are very cute, but there are some that were like, ugh. Okay, first of all these men need new taste in music. They all picked like how many men picked Morgan Wallen had me concerned. Okay, that's besides the point. Second of all, and I'm not saying that as a country hater, I just think even as a country fan, you should have better taste. That's just my personal opinion.
You could have better taste. There's definitely like a mood and a vibe for Morgan Wallen.
Also, be more creative, gents. Like, how many of them said, I heart my wife? Like, yeah, okay, we get it. Cool.
We know that you love your wife.
So, personal mention, honorable mention to one of our new pitchers, Freddie Peralta, okay? His hobby is shows, which I can appreciate. A good TV watching man. I should, He loves eating. I mean, there you go. Okay. Who else? Who else? Who else? Nobody. Luke Weaver, another new pitcher, obviously came over for the Yankees. You know, he did I Love My Family, like boo, 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 boo. Favorite artist, my kids.
Yeah,
Okay.
like okay, so I didn't understand like some people did musical artists and then like I was like, does he mean like artist like
Like to
painting
draw.
artist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he goes, his hobby is golf and creative thinking. Okay. Like what? Interesting. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. I'm trying to find more. Oh yeah. To the weirdest answer of the night is to Craig Kimbrell, who I forgot we even got. The picture that goes like this. His favorite artist is AI.
So now I don't understand this answer, but my only thought process was, and I saved this theory for now because I was like, if we talk about this later, we're not like before, we're not going to talk
Yeah.
about it later. Does he mean AI like when you're like asking AI now to like make a watercolor of you and your family, or
I
make
guess.
this like a what?
Or did he just say it to be funny? Like I don't know. And
I don't know. It was a
yeah,
weird answer.
that was very interesting. Then let's see, any other show. Oh, Jonah Tong, our little child. I
Yeah,
love
I
him.
love him.
Our little Canadian child. His hobby is that he's a maple syrup enthusiast. And
He's such a nerd. I'm obsessed with him.
I know. And then he wrote I Heart Jack Wenninger, who I was like, who is that? And then the next slide is Jack Wenninger, who I guess is also a new pitcher. And he said I Heart Jonah Tongue. So I thought that was pretty cute, actually, Jonah
Oh,
Tongue. Like, oh, bromance. And then everybody else, is there anybody else exciting?
probably not.
Um, somebody else. Well, Jacob Reamer, who is a third baseman, he also, well, he looks like a child. He like is like 5 years old. He wrote hobby eating. I love food. So good for him.
We got it. Good for you. That's right.
And Ryan Lockett said his hobby was cooking and he loves steak. So you know what? Like some good answers. Everybody else just said my wife or my family. And I'm like, be a little more creative. You know, like
Right. Like,
this should
come
be
on.
treated like real first day of school, like kitty things where you
But
just
I
name.
do like the spring training videos always. Like
Of
they
course, it
are
always
always
gets us in
fun.
the
The social
mood.
media is great during spring training.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here for it.
Oh, a good announcement slash signing was that Keith Hernandez will be on air until 2028.
Thank
He
God.
signed a deal for another 3 years, so we're good. Hopefully, the other two follow suit. I'm really thinking that Ronnie is going to be backing out. Just
I
got
don't
the
know. I'm really nervous about the directing because
oh,
we've had cinematic directing and broadcast for now at least 3 seasons, and SNY fired their director.
wait. Do you know why? Did you hear the scandal?
I did hear the scandal. I knew scandal.
You did or you didn't?
No, I knew about the scandal, yes.
Oh, you had the inside, and you didn't tell me. How
Well,
rude.
it blew up on Twitter literally an hour after
Oh yeah,
I heard about the scandal.
he
So
had an affair
yes.
with someone
Crazy.
else in the organization.
No.
Somebody else's wife. In the
Daughter.
Daughter.
A
Okay.
cameraman's daughter.
Oh yeah. So, I mean, can't be doing that, man. Just
No,
can't
you
do
can't be doing that. But like, I don't understand how you have a great job and you jeopardize it on something so asinine.
No offense to the daughter.
No offense to his daughter. No, but he was like apparently, according to Twitter, like this is the sources to Twitter, but like it was not being hidden well at all,
Right.
and you're like you were using your business trips to have your affair. Like you can't do that.
I mean, we've heard in-person stories about people getting with people's daughters and things working out just fine. So without naming names. So on that note, baseball is about to start. Um
Baseball is about to start.
and I'm excited, although I'm also like, okay, here we go.
No, I don't know how I feel. I really don't.
Our lineup might be good, might suck. Our infield is pretty okay, I think. Our outfield is a little bit of a question mark. Our pitchers, I think they're all right as long as they stay healthy. Who freaking knows about that? And everyone
is always the
except,
problem.
and now I guess it doesn't matter that Lindor's not going to the World Baseball Classic because he has a broken hand anyway.
Yeah, but I thought that he wasn't going to the World Baseball Classic because
He can't get insured.
Because of the soreness in the hand.
Well, I think that's a factor, but it's really also because they wouldn't insure the Puerto Rican players. So he like couldn't go because like God forbid he got hurt during it, like he was screwed.
Yeah, I thought that it was just because like his hand was sore and he didn't want to risk it.
That's probably the reason too. When is the World Baseball Classic?
That's what I heard. I don't know when it is.
It's like pretty early in the season, no? It's during spring training?
I think it's during spring training.
Is it like in
because
March?
that was when Edwin Diaz got hurt. Remember, he didn't even
Yes,
make
you're
it to
right,
the
you're right.
season.
So I did see the rumor, although it hasn't been proven, that Bad Bunny like offered to pay for their insurance, but like the Mets told them no, like they can't go. But I only saw that on Twitter.
Speaking
so like,
of, the Lindors should have been dancing
casita.
at the casita during halftime. That's all I'm gonna say.
instead of
I'm gonna say
Ronald
Bad Bunny.
Acuna a junior,
What?
he's not even Puerto Rican. Acuna.
Neither is Alex Earl.
Fair.
So, but we are coming up on our time limit though.
Okay.
So on that note, I think that we've covered all our bases, but we will end on that note. Benito, our only tiff is that you didn't invite the first family to the casita.
Yes. And we mean the first Mets family, obviously.
Obviously.
Okay. So, yeah. Good episode.
We be talking about any other first family? No. The first family in our eyes is the Mets. Like, let's be real.
So, I'll get there. Yeah, that's all we got. I think we're good.
I don't know. We'll look for more things next week, people. Anyway.
We'll try to get these out on time this week. I'm sorry.
Happy Galentines Day, because
yeah.
It will be Galentines Day.
I like your decorations. They're cute.
Thanks.
All right. Happy Valentine's. Happy Galentines.
Right. Adios, amigos.
Thanks for being our
Why
friend.
did
You're
I
supposed to say that. Also, you always say thanks for being our friend, and you didn't say it. What's going on here?
Yeah, because I accidentally said adios, amigos. Okay, goodbye.
Bonnie's really influencing you. It's going good. Okay.
Hi, friends. Wow, you listened to the whole thing. Thanks for listening. Please be sure to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform and share it with your friends. Ratings, reviews, and comments help as well. See you next week. Thanks for being our friend.